This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Victor Valley College, Conference Champions. Ebony Blacksmith sends the Lady Rams into overtime and scores 6 of her 29 points in overtime as the Lady Rams ride an incredible fourth-quarter comeback, send the game into OT, and proceed to succeed in wrestling from Mount San Jacinto the conference crown. The consensus Conference Player of the Year puts it all in perspective.
It means a lot. We worked for this all season. We had our ups and downs, and just to come out on top in a very intense moment, everything on the line, we really pulled through as a team, and it showed heart.
It is a must-win situation for VVC. Mount San Jacinto comes in alone in first place in the conference, winners of their 9 previous conference contests, including a 79-64 home court victory over Victor Valley College 3 weeks earlier. The opening sequence, Tania Johnson gets the tip to Ebony Blacksmith, who drives and scores the first points of the game. The Lady Rams will not lead again until they score first in overtime. To say the victory was hard-fought is a gross understatement. VVC has to fight for nearly every basket they score. Mount San Jacinto defenders are rough, aggressive, and physical. This contributes to the Lady Rams' lowest points total in the first half of any game this season. Moriah Burley hits the 3 to end VVC scoring in the first quarter, the Lady Rams' lowest scoring first quarter of the season. Mount San Jacinto leads 16-11 after the first 10 minutes of play. The scoring output worsens. In the second quarter, Angelia Tuimawaluga comes off the bench to score back-to-back baskets, 4 of only 8 points scored by the Lady Rams in the second quarter, their lowest scoring quarter of the year. While the Lady Rams' shooting percentage from the free throw line is subpar from the start, the glass half full perspective prevails. It is largely free throws made that sustain the first half effort to stay close. That and defensive gems like this blocked shot by Aaliyah Wright at the end of the second quarter. This is one of 12 blocked shots by the Lady Rams. They lead all SCIAA teams in blocked shots on the year, SCIAA being Southern California Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Mount San Jacinto has mounted a 27-19 lead at halftime. Ebony Blacksmith hits from outside. Caroline Ellison's baseline drive shot goes. The teams play practically to a stalemate scoring-wise in the third quarter. VVC actually outscoring the visitors 20-19 after scoring a grand total of 19 points in the entire first half. Ebony Blacksmith's putback goes. A technical foul is called on VVC's coach, and the third quarter ends with the Lady Rams trailing by 7, 46-39. Fourth quarter, Tania Johnson pulls down the rebound to Aaliyah Wright across midcourt and to Moriah Burley, whose 3 brings VVC within 4, 46-42. This is absolutely crunch time. Moriah Burley comes up with the rebound. The Lady Rams down by 4, coming off that 20-point third quarter, working the ball around the perimeter. Mount San Jacinto sticking with their man-to-man defense. If that sounds politically incorrect, the blame falls on old-school terminology. Moriah Burley's drive shot is rebounded by Tania Johnson, whose basket brings the Lady Rams within 2, 46-44, with 7:22 showing on the clock. The visiting Lady Eagles rebuild the lead to 4. Caroline Allison fires the assist to Ebony Blacksmith, who cuts Mount San Jack's lead back down to 2, 48-46. The visitors have now mounted a 6-point lead when Ebony Blacksmith beats the shot clock with the critical clutch three-pointer. It is 53-50 Mount San Jacinto with 5 minutes remaining in regulation play. When you see this next sequence, understand the Lady Rams could not buy an offensive rebound the first half. Mount San Jacinto back up by 5'9". Caroline Ellison is there to rebound the misfire and follow her own shot with another rebound, and VVC is back within 3, 55-52. 3:45 on the fourth quarter clock, but the visitors build their lead back up to 5 with just under 2 minutes to go. Tania Johnson hits both of these from the free throw line. The 6'2" freshman seemingly immune to the pressure, unfazed by the circumstances. VVC down by 3, 57-54, a minute 46 to go in quarter number 4. Ebony Blacksmith is not surprised by her team's ability to keep their composure and execute under duress.
I think we were just all locked in. No matter what the score was, we play like this every time in practice. We're always down in situations like this, so this was something we were used to. So I feel like we were just locked in. There was no tension. We just knew what to do.
Now 6 seconds to play. Lady Rams down by 4. Tania Johnson once more scoring with the clock stopped, so crucial in the comeback. Still VVC trails by 2. Those 6 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Lady Rams foul intentionally. 5 seconds on the clock. Mount San Jacinto's leading scorer misses both free throws. Ebony Blacksmith with one of her 16 rebounds. Timeout. 4 seconds on the clock. Lady Rams down by 2. Caroline Ellison inbounds to Ebony Blacksmith. Turnaround jumper. It goes, and we go into overtime.
Undescribable, man. I'm just glad I was able to lead my team to overtime, and we come out with the win.
Mariah Burley's overtime free throw gives the Lady Rams their first lead since making the first basket of the game. Mariah Burley finishes with 10 points, one of 3 VVC ladies in double figures. Ebony Blacksmith takes the Aaliyah Wright entry pass and scores. It's 62-59. Ebony Blacksmith, the offensive rebound, and the Lady Rams have scored the first 5 points of the 5-minute overtime period. It is 64-59 with 2:48 to play. Tania Johnson's free throw makes it 65-61, 11 points scored for Tania Johnson, whose double-double includes 10 rebounds and 5 blocked shots. Ebony Blacksmith's drive shot puts it out of reach, 67-63, with just over a minute left to play. The final VVC points come from the free throw line, and we watch the final 22 seconds play out. The final score, Victor Valley College Conference champions Lady Rams 69, Mount San Jacinto 64. The conference championship is the second in the past 3 seasons for Coach Troy Hall and Victor Valley College. The VVC ladies have a home game Wednesday in the first round of the California Community College Athletic Association playoffs. This Victor Valley College Sports Report is presented by the Bradco Companies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, ardent supporters of the team's athletics and sports programs at Victor Valley College. For the record, the most points scored by a Victor Valley College basketball player, 44, scored by Tania Hill in a Lady Rams 2016 win at Palm Desert. Lady Rams sophomore Tania Hill scored 44 points in the team's tournament victory at Palm Desert. The 5'9" sharpshooter connected on 16 of 36 from the floor in that 67-53 win over Desert, adding 8 of 10 from the free throw line. On the year, she is a 77% free throw shooter. Hill is averaging 21 points a game her sophomore season, 4th highest in the state. Tania Hill was the second leading scorer in the conference a year ago, averaging 22 points a game her freshman season. She was a two-time All-Desert Sky League Player of the Year at Silverado High School.
A Victor Valley College scoring record broken. Hdsr Sambu breaks the Victor Valley College single-game scoring record with 46 points in the Rams' high-scoring shootout at Chaffee. The 6'6" power forward hit 18 of 24 from the field. The first-year Ram, who hails from Libreville, Gabon, was perfect from outside, 3 for 3 from three-point range, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Hdsr Sambu's previous high-scoring game was 23 points. He came into the game at Chaffee averaging 11 points a game. How's he see his role on These highlights are from an earlier Rams victory and post-game interview.
Like my role in the team, just play hard, get some block, get some rebound, like play to my teammate, just play together.
Number of blocked shots tonight too, great on defense. Yeah. You take more pride in your defense than offense, or is it equal?
Yeah, I feel like I'll play more in defense. Yeah, defensively.
Hdsr Sambu's stat sheet in his 46 points record-setting performance included 8 rebounds, 2 blocked shots, 2 steals, and 3 assists. The Victor Valley College Lady Rams draw a home game in the opening round of the Southern California State Playoffs, taking on LA Trade Tech at Barstow College, VVC's home court this season, since water damage on the Rams basketball court forced all home games to be played elsewhere. Coach Troy Hall's Lady Rams enter the postseason with 20 wins and 8 losses. One of those losses was to LA Trade Tech, 79-69 back in November, a game that saw Jordan Brooks score a career-high 39 points. But VVC was without starters Mania Willingham and Tyresha Sessions. Mania Willingham averages 18 points a game. Tyresha Sessions averages 14 points and 5 steals a game. Victor Valley College is the second-place team in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference. LA Trade Tech finished third in the much tougher South Coast North Conference and is ranked 15th among Southern California community colleges. On to Rams baseball. Victor Valley College leadoff hitter Davin Marcus Rivera has a career day in the Rams doubleheader against San Diego City. The first-year Ram began his day lining a laser off the base of the fence for a stand-up double. He leads off both games of the twin bill with base hits. Once aboard, Davin Marcus Rivera raises havoc on the base paths. He would steal 3 bases against San Diego City this day, second base twice, and a straight steal of third. Davin Marcus Rivera, who played his high school baseball at Palo Verde Panther in Las Vegas, leads Coach Adam Santa Cruz's Rams in the stolen base department with 5. On a team that thrives to survive on small ball, Davin Marcus Rivera scores here on a 4-6-3 double play against the visiting Knights. Davin Marcus Rivera has 3 multiple hit games in his 6 games a Ram. He is tied for the team lead in hits with 9. The aggressive and successful base running on Davin Marcus Rivera's part set the tone for the Victor Valley College base runners that followed. Offensive highlights against San Diego City include the Rams' ability to run on the Knights. Drew Lopez, the steal of second. The Rams have stolen 13 bases in 15 attempts on the year. VVC sophomore Nate Trujillo, the former Oak Hills Bulldog, takes the San Diego City starter the other way with this base hit.
There you go, baby.
Diego Spencer executes in this pinch-hitting role, delivering this single that sends Chris Perez to second. Diego Spencer, a VVC freshman and former Los Osos Grizzly out of Rancho Cucamonga. This Jesse Mauricio start follows his complete game victory a week prior. The first-year Ram runs his scoreless innings streak to 10 consecutive innings. To extend the shutout streak requires perseverance on his part and patience on the part of Coach Adam Santa Cruz. The former Apple Valley Sun Devil had to work out of a bases-loaded jam in the first. His 4 Ks on the day come on 2 caught-looking breaking pitches, the first with the bases loaded in the first. He induces the comebacker to retire the visiting Knights in the first and escape the inning unscathed. Jesse Mauricio retires the first batter he faces in the second, the fastball tailing away to the right-handed hitter. Catcher Josh Pennington holds on to the foul tip third strike here. Jesse Mauricio's 4 strikeouts this day run his team-high total to 19 in 20 innings pitched. A fine play by first baseman Juan Martinez enables Jesse Mauricio to get out of the second. Excellent dig of the throw in the dirt by the first-year Ram out of Oak Hills. 10 straight shutout innings by Jesse Mauricio in the books.
This 2024 update, due to infrastructure construction on the Victor Valley College baseball field, all Rams home games have had to be rescheduled to be played at the opponent's site.
Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs, Victor Valley Lady Jackrabbits, and both Hesperia Christian Patriots teams, big winners in CIF Hoops playoffs. 7th-seeded Oak Hills beats Bonita 55-32 in Division II AA play. The win despite a limited appearance by all CIF scoring leading Janan Otto. Otto gets into early foul trouble and sits out most of the ballgame. It will be 5'11" sophomore Jasmine Burley leading the Lady Bulldogs with 14 points and 10 rebounds. Victor Valley's girls overcome a sluggish start to blow past Temescal Canyon 65-43 in the 2A playoffs. Jasmine Powell's catches the hot hand the second half with 3 threes to finish with 15 points. Jordy Shane leads Victor Valley scorers with 17. Hesperia Christian's boys advanced to the quarterfinals by beating a pair of Bethel schools by wide margins. The Agape League champion Patriots are seeded second in their division. The 6th-seeded Lady Patriots of Hesperia Christian blast past their first 2 CIF foes, advancing to the quarterfinals with a 62-21 win over the Noli Indians. For the Silverado Hawks, team chemistry and tough defense carry them to another Desert Sky League title, this the first under first-year coach Michael Record. But in the opening round of CIF, it was as if not all the Hawks players showed up for chemistry class. 2 who did, senior all-around athlete Michael Bonham, a superlative game. Junior center Rafael Iji, his best game of the year. The opponent, Miracosta, out of Manhattan Beach, boasting a formidable big man and dynamic backcourt ace themselves. Throughout the first half, it was almost as if it was a heavyweight boxing match, with each team's big men trading punches. The underclassman, Agi, got the better of the matchup, scoring 11 first-half points as the teams battle to a 29-29 draw at the intermission. Agi will go on to score a game-high 21. Equally potent for the Hawks, Michael Bonham, 8 first-half points and outstanding all-around play. Bonham, 13 points on the night.
The second half, Miracosta turns up the pressure on the Hawks' backcourt, forcing many a turnover. In retrospect, turnovers the decisive factor in the visiting Mustangs' 61-50 victory. While Miracosta's backcourt pressure succeeded at taking Silverado out of their game, Miracosta played their game, scoring 61 points. They average exactly 60 points a game on the season. Here is how it starts out. Mike O'Bonham to high post Raphael Agee, give and go, and Bonham has the Hawks' first basket. Raphael Agee's full court assist to Mike O'Bonham gives Silverado their first lead, 7-6, 3.5 minutes in. First possession of the second quarter, Hawks go back up by 5. Trayvon Rome, the assist to Raphael Agee. Both Rome and Agee are juniors. Trayvon Rome promptly puts the Hawks back on top, 24-23 with the 3 off Raphael Agee's assist. What ensues here is a three-point play the hard way by way of Raphael Agee's work under the board, in the paint, and at the free throw line. 4 times Agee has such three-point play opportunities this game, and the 6'6" junior converts the free throw all 4 times. The Mustangs play for the last shot of the quarter. Miracosta ties it at 29 to end first half scoring. Silverado takes the lead on the first possession of the second half. Jamar Francis inside to Raphael Agee, 31-29. Both teams' defenses step it up a notch. Miracosta's first field goal of the second half does not come until 4 minutes in. This second Hawks field goal of the third quarter on Jamar Francis' drive shot follows a pair of Mustangs free throws and puts Silverado back up 33-31. Raphael Agee gets the entry pass from Trayvon Rome and scores with the quick jump hook of sorts. We are at the midway mark of quarter number 3. It is 35-33 Silverado. This is the last time the Hawks hold the lead. But Miracosta will go on an 8-2 run to end the third and polish off the Hawks with a 14-6 run to end the game. A Mike O'Bonham free throw brings Silverado within 3 at 47-44 before that decisive Mustangs run. Bonham, all CIF, at wide receiver for the DSL football champion Hawks as well. The Oak Hills boys, champions of the Mojave River League, and girls teams, league champs University Prep and small schools Riverside Prep, also ousted in opening round play.
Hesperia Scorpions 2020 CIF semifinals upset victory. 2017 Hesperia Christian Lady Patriots postseason highlights. Flashbacks to this date in High Desert CIF basketball playoffs history. Hesperia's dominant defense leads the Scorpions past highly favored Oxnard in the CIF semifinals, sending the Scorpions to the school's first CIF basketball championship game. Jonathan McCullough leads the way offensively with 25 points. Tony Singleton scores 16 in the second half, while the Scorpions hold Oxnard 22 points below the Yellow Jackets' average 76 points per game. Here is how it all goes down. 6'4" senior Rashawn Burrell pulls down the rebound. Up court to Jonathan McCullough. Rashawn Burrell running the court, picks up the loose ball and scores his first of his very athletic and emphatic drive shots for the first points of the game. Jonathan McCullough's free throw, 3-2 Scorpions. First points off of turnovers, Jonathan McCullough steals and scores, 5-2. Jonathan McCullough sizes up the defense, specifically his Yellow Jackets man-to-man defender, and beats his man to the basket, 7-2, 3 minutes in. Scorpions defense at work. Blake Goodrow, the blocked shot. Then the 6'3" senior, the 3 from the corner, and Hesperia's lead is 6 10-4, midway through the opening stanza, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jonathan McCullough, different man-to-man defender, somewhat same, path to the basket. This semifinals matchup is proving to be high school playoffs basketball at its exciting best. Played out before a standing room only crowd at the Scorpions Gymnasium, Oxnard comes in winners of 23 straight and number 5 team in Division IIA rankings. Hesperia entered the playoffs ranked 11th. Oxnard sinks a 3 with just under a minute to go before the half, and the visiting Yellow Jackets lead 27-26 at halftime. The first points of the second half come on Jonathan McCullough's free throw, tying the score at 27. Oxnard retaliates with a 3, only to have Jonathan McCullough respond with a 3 of his own, and we are tied again at 30. The Yellow Jackets come right back with 4 unanswered points, establishing their biggest lead of the game at 34-30. It is just about here and now that Tony Singleton really begins to take matters into his own hands. He admits to Daily Press scribe Jose Quintero that he has revenge on his mind. Hesperia did lose at Oxnard by 17 points in their third game of the season. Tony Singleton goes coast to coast. Scorpions within 2. We are exactly midway through quarter number 3. The Scorpions go on to outscore Oxnard 29-17 the rest of the way. The stake through the heart of the visiting Yellow Jackets is driven by Yashawn Burrell, who steals and delivers another athletic drive shot to end the third quarter. No question now that Hesperia is headed for the first CIF championship game in Scorpions basketball 25-year history. The final score, CIF title-bound Scorpions 66, Oxnard 54. The Hesperia Christian Lady Patriots, the last team standing among High Desert basketball teams in CIF postseason play. The Lady Patriots advanced to the Division V AA quarterfinals, hosting the St. Pius X St. Matthias Academy Lady Warriors out of Downey. Coach Sally Orlando's girls enter the postseason ranked 14th in CIF Division V AA. J.C. Vick is the lone senior on this year's team. J.C. Vick is the Lady Patriots' leading scorer on the season, averaging 16 points a game. 6'8" junior Jackie Kinua is one of the area's leading rebounders, averaging 12 rebounds a game. Jackie Kinua averages 12 points a game as well. Sophomore Ashley Olson, 13, is second in rebounds per game with 11. Fellow sophomore Jillian Dupree, 5, led the team in scoring in the quarterfinals loss to 6th-ranked St. Pius. Junior Skylar Ham, 44, joins Jillian Dupree, Ashley Olson, and Jackie Kinua as starters who will be returning next season. Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert sports. Bid fast and last. Liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Hovey River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Valu, Quality Truck Bodies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Silverwood, the developers of the Silverwood Master Planned Community. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. That will wrap it up on this edition of your High Desert Sports Report. On behalf of Victor Valley TV and Video Sports Productions, thank you for watching. We hope you can be with us again next time around.